I don't know if you saw the viral video of when Jack met the girl in the wheelchair.
Yes, I remember. When he walked in and she was on the left-hand side and he walked over to her, yeah.
That's right. Well, that's my daughter, Abby.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So after that, Andy, I don't know if you know, Jack invited us down for the Brighton game in his box with his family.
Oh,
there's another viral video of my daughter giving Jack a present. She gave him some Peaky Blinder cufflinks.
Yeah.
And so just quickly trying to get it across to people. We spent the whole night there. Jack came in after the game. midnight, we're still with him. He's walking around the Etihad Stadium trying to get me a taxi on his phone. And because it was just a 5-minute great where you think, oh, he's just been nice for that 5 minutes. He literally doesn't know. He doesn't know how famous, and he just thinks he's just Jack from Birmingham still. And I think he's just living his normal life like any young lad of his age would. And he doesn't really realise how famous. I know that might sound daft, but he doesn't. If he does realise it, it doesn't show. It doesn't come across. He's such a genuine, humble guy, and I think he's the poster boy. You know,
that's the problem. He's the poster boy, and people are.
So good looking. Yeah, he's probably the best English player since Gascoigne, talent-wise. You know, and I think what the press are like. It's a bit like what Cantona said. You know, the bigger the fish, the more trawlers will be there. So they tend to follow Jack around more than they would. Yeah. For example, your average centre-half or something, to be fair, Andy.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, he was great with us. We keep in touch all the time with his family.
Oh, wow.
His sister Holly has got cerebral palsy. She's best friends with my daughter now.
So, Graham, when he walked in and came over to your daughter, you'd never met before?
Never.
Wow,
never.
That's fantastic.
We were absolutely overjoyed, Andy. And,
of course.
And then, obviously, when we got inside the ground, Mandy, his PR representative, came to see us and said, listen, there's a shirt off Jack for you. Then Kyle Walker came down to meet my daughter, which was lovely of Kyle as well. He was really nice.
Great.
And then they got in touch and said, listen, Jack wants to invite us to Manchester for a game and he's going to pay for all your expenses. He paid for the hotel.
Yeah, but the problem is, Graham, all the great stuff you're saying about Jack Grealish doesn't sell half as many front pages as him coming out of a club at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's the problem.
Of course, and one valid point, I think, what people need to realise is when he did this for my daughter, his PR said to us, he hasn't told anybody at the club he's doing this. None of the press people at the club knew. She's just like his personal assistant, Mandy. And she said Jack hasn't told anybody at the club he's doing this because he doesn't want no publicity. He doesn't want people thinking he's doing this for any other reason other than... I mean, she's got 3 signed shirts up and now all framed, I mean, she's costing me a fortune in frames.
You know what? There are a lot of footballers that actually do that and it doesn't go public and we don't find out about it. But the fact that Jack's done that is great. How is your daughter, Graham?
She's not great at the moment because she's ready for a big operation, so she's going through quite a bit of pain at the moment. But like I say, she talks to Holly Grealish every day. They're messaging each other all the time, and
that's lovely.
She's keeping her spirits up. And they're going to call up and see us, which will be great. And Jack's mum and dad sent us a picture. They're in Barbados at the moment, and he sent us a picture on Sunday night. I was chatting with him on WhatsApp, and it's all been really fantastic. And again, you think they're all working Asda or Burger King because they're all so down to earth, mate.
So. Graham, listen, thank you for finding out. If there's anything we can ever do here at talkSPORT for you and your gang, just let us know because, there's no reason why we can't. If we can do something and help people like yourself out and your daughter, we'll obviously do that.
Fantastic, Andy. That's much appreciated. Lovely words.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Have a lovely afternoon. Thanks, Graham.
You as well. Great show, guys.
Thanks, man.
Bye.
Thanks, man. See, that is... Sorry, Ben, I was going to say that is not the problem, but... Loads and loads of footballers do stuff like that.
Well, I know Jack does a lot of stuff around Birmingham, but you're right, that doesn't sell newspapers. But also, I like the fact that Jack didn't want to say to anyone, because I think sometimes, and as bad as it is to sound, you see some people that are doing things, and they're only doing it for publicity reasons, like to look good. But the fact when people do it and they don't say anything about it, they leave it as it is, there's something quite nice about that, because it's coming from the heart. It's coming from a sincere place.
That's right.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.